Hey everyone, welcome to Garden Fork. Today we're going to show you how to make a hoop house cold frame greenhouse. We have a previous version of it. It's a very popular video on our site. This one's going to be a little more rugged and robust. Our previous one, when it snows, it gets crushed by the snow. And so I want to make a more robust one where the plastic roof won't get crushed. And I had this idea of using concrete reinforcing wire. This is a big piece of wire.
It is big.
That you can get at your home improvement store or your hardware store. We're going to cut this down and we're going to make a really cool hoop house greenhouse thing. These are cheap. This is 10 bucks. This with some scrap lumber, some plastic, you got a hoop house. By the way, there are two different thicknesses of metal on these concrete reinforcing wire things. You want the thinner stuff. They make a thicker one, it's just too heavy. This is really nice and light. It's like 10 bucks at the store. We're going to use a right angle grinder with the metal cutting discs, so have ear protection and eye protection, and keep your dogs out of the way. All right? We want to make this piece of metal 8 foot long, so 96 inches or 8 foot long, and we're going to cut it right here. So now we want to build a 2x4 frame, 8 foot long by 43 inches wide. And then I cut some little scrap pieces of 2x4. They're going to help us join the corners. You could also use angle brackets if you have some angle brackets laying around. So we're going to be drilling pilot holes with our drill end, and then we're going to flip over to the screwdriver end and put the screws in. And now we put this block in here.
Wow.
And then we screw in this way, and that locks in this whole corner.
Oops. Look, it's like we put him in a pen today.
Help. You could also try livestock fencing with this as well. You know, livestock fencing comes in kind of set lengths, and you could do this as well. So what we're going to try to do now is we want to curve this wire into a hoop, like a hoop house. I'm going to kind of stick it into the corners, and then I'm going to bend it over. Well, you're using the 2x4 to hold it. Oh, this is perfect. Nice. How cool is that, huh? I thought of this myself. I really did. I didn't find this anywhere. I just was like, oh, we'll try this idea.
Don't you usually find stuff yourself?
Garden Fork's very derivative, so. All right, some staples.
Excuse the heavy panting on the side. It's a dog. So, not for nothing, but this isn't very straight. Do you care?
Done is better than perfect. That's what we say in Garden Fork. I mean, it's a hoop house. It's not like we're not going to Mars with it. Galvanized staples. Neat, huh? And we split the wood. Nice.
What do we do now?
Pull the staple out and redo it. It's all right. It's fine. All right, we've got the hoop built here. Now we're going to work on the ends. And I like to have a vented hoop house or a vented cold frame because it can get pretty warm some days and then you can kill your plants. So I have these thermally controlled vents, which you can buy online. There's a link below in the show notes where to get these. And I always put a plywood on the end here, and then we're going to put a vent in here. All right, we'll cut this out. We're good to go. So cut just inside that line. Henry? Charlie. All right, nice cut here. We got our vent in here, really simple. Now I'm just gonna affix the plywood to this here, and I just drilled a hole and I'm gonna just put some wire through here. There are a couple ways to do this. This is just the Eric way. Maybe you could use coat hanger wire or some lightweight wire. So you just twist the wire, and that just makes that a little stronger. Use what you got. Throw a tennis ball. On the phase, plastic phase. Now we're gonna put the plastic on and we're done.
Really? That's fast.
I think this is great. This would be really nice in the snow.
Seems really sturdy.
Because our other one collapses all the time in the snow.
We'll show you.
Where's the ball? I don't have the ball. Go find the ball and I'll throw it. That's the deal.
They don't believe you.
No.
So you're not going to put a vent in both ends?
No, I think the vent in the one end, if, you know, it just depends on your climate as to think you need two vents or not. Two vents would be really cool.
Oh. Nice.
Is it warm in there?
It's good.
All right, I want to double the plastic on itself. Leave enough of an overlap for the side, the plywood side. And then staple that. So the end is never gorgeous with the plastic, but you just got to bunch it up and staple it all on. This is the cut end. You know, we had our big piece of reinforcing wire, and this is the cut end. The cut end should be on the plywood side, so the smooth wire hits the plastic, but so we'll just do a little repair there. Or you could put plywood on this end as well. How cool is that? Really simple. Some scrap plywood, about 10 bucks for the wire stuff. This vent's about 20, 25 bucks.
That you can reuse over and over?
It's brilliant. I love this because it'll be a lot better with the snow, because our other hoop house, you saw our other video, there's a link at the end of the show or a link down below. It always gets crushed by the snow. And this, I think it'll be much better, more distributed strength. So there's more cool stuff on our site. We have a ton of gardening, DIY, cooking, beekeeping, urban homesteading stuff.
Dogs.
Labradors. If you have any questions or comments or additions or thoughts, leave them in the comments below here. I try and respond to everybody. And you can sign up for our email newsletter. There's a link below here in the show notes for our email newsletter as well. Put stuff out every week. It's fun. So go out and do stuff, all right? And tell me what you're doing. So make it a great day. I'll see you.